Do not be mute. Also known as do not forever withhold your voice. This is the 5th VRChat Commandment. The reason why it used to be called withholding your voice or whatever is because the commandment refers to not only the people who just never talk, but also to the ones who speak with soundboards and text-to-speech. It's a very sinister way of playing because it's the main way that traps deceive people into thinking that they're actually women. I say never forget Hadron's Law, right? These people will lie to you and say that they're mute IRL simply to conceal their genders. In reality, I'd say there's probably less than 10 females who play this game, like on the entire planet, who are genuinely mute. Like, yeah, I know there's gotta be some, but there ain't that many. Rest of them are dudes, let's be honest. Again, I honestly hear that, like, some genuine mutes actually play VRChat. And it's like, why? Right? Like, to me, it seems like it's an incredibly foolish thing to do. I mean, why would you play a game called VRChat if you can't or won't chat? You know? I'm not saying this to be mean, but, like, it makes me feel like these mutes are kind of like parasites, because, like, without us talking players, what would they do? Like, the world of VRChat would end. You're a mute? So why are you here? Because, like, let me show you something, buddy. There's, like, a world where you could go to, where you could use, like, a keyboard and pens to talk to people. Why not just go there? You don't want to talk to people? Mutes on their own contribute virtually nothing to gameplay. If we can't speak with them, well, what purpose do they really serve? Well, according to ancient scripture, mutes were to be used as slaves, especially of the sexual variety. It was said because their genders could not be confirmed, it wasn't gay to ogle or bang them. I will leave that for you to decide, but be very careful, you never know. I can, however, confirm that they make good eye candy. Either that, or they're like little pets that follow you around. Instead of owning cats, you could own little cat girls, like little kittens, and take care of them that way. Going back to the mute slave thing, there's a certain streamer who has blown this idea out of proportion. For years now, he has used them as roleplay fighters, pole dancers, and otherwise. Exploiting these sad individuals is rather questionable. Is using them in such a way the right thing to do? To you mutes watching, is this really how you want to live your VR lives? To be slaves? I kinda used to do the same thing with these mutes, but I eventually realized that it was wrong, so I stopped. I hear that these mutes suffer from extreme anxiety, so they can't or won't talk. If it's that bad, just quit the game. I suggest playing something else that has messaging support. Like a regular game, like, I don't know, Minecraft, World of Warcraft. I can understand if these people are, like, shy or anxious in their first couple hours, days, maybe even weeks. But if you're a trusted user, you have no excuse, you know? Like, at that point, if you still haven't found a solution to your problem, I don't think social games are for you. Uh, I don't know what else to tell you, mutes, honestly. But if you other crusaders out there see some more mutes, here's what I recommend you do. You just, let's see here. You send them to mute chat, and you say, hey, there's pens and like a keyboard in here, and you could actually communicate with other people. That sounds like a pretty good idea, right? But yeah, you mutes really need to get with the program, though. It's called VRChat, not VR Mute, okay? You should go here, or like the ASL world, if you're gonna be like that. I will pray that you mutes eventually get the courage to talk like us regular players. So, Natanya,
It doesn't count
man,
for
yes?
hours.
Man? Okay.
No,
So here's the
there's a
thing,
lot
right?
more behind
You probably have my
everything.
animations off, don't you? Or you do see the book. You do see the book. Okay. I want you to read Hadron's Law. You see that?
Like I have a very small group of friends.
So,
What does it say?
what I'm trying to say is, you're nearly guaranteed to be a man.
VR plus girl avatar plus
Alright?
mute equals dude.
Because, like, so many dudes do this and then lie about being a girl.
No, that's not true.
It's overwhelmingly
Well, I
true.
didn't say, I'm just
I know your
don't
pain.
kill the messenger, please.
I'm just saying, so, like, for us to believe that you're actually a woman is just slim, you know? Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
come
Don't
on,
worry
straight
about that
fingers,
stuff,
Index,
okay?
come on.
Look, these are the 10 VRChat commandments. You see, you do not
I
do
have
these
very
in
sweaty
public
palms,
lobbies,
it
and it
fucks with
says
the finger tracking.
be mute. So do not be mute. Why?
There
Why
we
is this
go.
a bad thing? Because this is a social game, buddy. You know, what am I supposed to do with someone like you if you cannot speak with me? If we can't have a proper conversation, what purpose do you
What do you mean?
serve,
You're having a
really?
conversation right now, dog.
Like, yes, you could use your pen avatar, but there's two problems with that. One, it puts me in danger by showing your particles in animation, so you could crash me whenever you want now, right?
There's
Two,
also sign language.
okay, we don't know sign language. Like, I'd say less than 1% of us know sign language in, like, the Great
Well,
Pug
and
and
if you
Black
want to
Cat.
talk to her, then fucking learn.
And see,
There's a
two,
VR chat sign language.
the pen writing is really slow and really sloppy, so it's hard to read. You say optimized? Is that it? Okay, great. But, you know what I mean. Okay, sure, yeah, your avatar is cool, but you could switch and just clap me whenever you want. True? Right? Yeah, I'm saying you could if you wanted to. The other problem is, like, why the hell would I waste my time talking to
It
you,
is very optimized.
watching
I like
you
the way the ears move when your head moves.
when you do one letter at a time? That's, like,
No,
slow
it's a
and
good
boring.
avatar. I'm gonna compliment
Why
it.
would I talk to you when I could just talk to a regular person and get more entertainment value, right? Right?
Who said that? That's not true.
It is true.
Mutes are really fun to talk to.
No, they're not.
Dude, you have no idea the fun of having a mute friend for like 3 hours. It's fun
I
as
do really
fuck.
like your heart.
Okay, so like I was saying, here's my thing, right? Because you mutes don't truly have a purpose, like, your destiny is like the strip club, you know? Like, you're just gonna end up as eye candy, or like ERP material. That's literally your only path.
What if they
No, I'm not.
couldn't speak? Then would they be taking up space for someone else?
I think if they genuinely could not talk, they would be wasting their time coming to a social game. Why the hell would they come here, knowing damn well they cannot talk?
Because they're human beings.
So,
Human beings like to
that is
socialize.
like, that's like wanting to be like a swimmer, but you have no legs or arms, you know? Like, you see what I'm getting at? Like, there's no point. Like, I just, like, it's not really possible. Like, think of this, right?
VRChat.
So
No,
you're
hold on.
saying deaf people
more than
shouldn't
just talking.
socialize, or people who can't talk shouldn't socialize?
There are worlds for them. Like, for example, this is a really good one they could go to.
Like
There's
this.
like a keyboard in there. There's pens, and the truth is,
Then go to it.
most of the mutes don't actually use pen avatars. That's just the truth. From the ones I've
I know,
witnessed,
because it's more fun to guess what they're trying to say. 'cause
No,
it's
there's nothing
hilarious,
fun
the
about this.
interpretations.
Again, if I ask, like, hey, where'd you get your name from, or how'd you make your Visemes work, etc., they can't respond. The only thing you could do
It's
is
hilarious to figure out the interpretation.
no, it's not possible. The only thing you could do is show their
I'm
avatar,
very
put
fan of-
yourself at risk, and then they spell it one letter at a time, and it's just slow and boring, and usually the pens are sloppy and terrible. Tanya, I think what's going on here is the most prevalent reason, okay? These people pretend to be mute. What they're doing is they're catfishing, okay? These are dudes pretending to be girls to catfish. That's what the majority of it is. Because I have known multiple mutes for years who never talk, and when they finally do, they're finally
Who
dudes,
gives a
okay?
fuck,
But they always lie
dog?
about being girls, so I think it's just a game of
So
deception,
you
you
care
know?
about gender more than personality.
No, what I'm trying to say is they're mute for a reason. They're deceiving you, okay? And you, naive
Are
little
you sure? Or
fools,
maybe they're
are
just
giving
shy
into
and
it.
don't want to be judged based off of their gender.
What's more likely? Why would they be ashamed for their gender? That's silly.
Dusters, it's
But
different.
yeah, Natanya, please, just unmute your mic, tell the truth, let us all know
No,
that you're
they
a man.
don't
Come
have
on.
to. Don't
Come on.
chase
They
them.
don't have to. Dude, stop.
Why are you white
Don't
They
knighting?
don't
chase
have
them.
to.
Leave her
don't have
alone.
to.
Leave her alone. Come on,
Seriously.
Natanya, please. Look,
You're
these
making
people are
her
holding you back, okay?
uncomfortable,
I will set
seriously.
you free, okay? The mute shackles are
I will
holding you
punch you.
down, okay? What you need, listen to me, okay? I'm not gonna come any closer, but listen. I know a guy who stayed mute for 2 full years, right? He said that unmuting was the best thing he ever did, alright? Hopefully you could learn something from that.
And maybe they will one day. But
And
they
and
can't.
in my
They are
personal
not ready
experience,
right now.
I wouldn't even waste my time in this game if I couldn't talk. Like, the entertainment is talking. Why don't you try it sometime, buddy?
Really pissing me off
I am
now.
very antisocial. I am like a huge introvert,
Today is
buddy.
not the day
Okay.
to piss me off.
And yet I was talking since day one.
I
So
dealt with
hopefully
enough
you could
shit
learn from our
today. I
example.
don't need to deal with this.
I could direct you
you might
to
need to
some
go
previously mute
downstairs.
friends of mine. Yeah. And they could teach you. They could tell you everything, okay?
American shark?
I got one that will tell you
Starting
that
to
talking
get
is
really
way more
annoyed.
fun.
So much for
Alright.
not moving closer.
She was mute for
Being so
like a
shy
full
that
year,
I
and then she
physically
came
couldn't
out, and now
talk
she
to her.
talks.
manufacturing, so not
Well, you're
really
embarrassing
well.
yourself this white
So
knight
I'm-
act. Honest to God. Come on now.
Also, my
So I have a
So
Okay.
Natanya,
Got a
look.
PC
Okay.
just this
I've
year?
also dealt with something
Or
horrible
last year,
Yeah.
I guess.
this
Because of the
morning, so
pandemic,
Look, I will
maybe
help you, okay? I will help you
Especially my
talk,
Spanish
alright?
quarantine.
We're
my
gonna
job paid
we're
me to
gonna
come
turn
with
you
you,
into
so
a
I poured
proper
3 grand
VR
and bought a
chatter.
PC.
That's what we're gonna do.
Ah,
That's what we're
yeah.
gonna do.
God,
I
that
got a
makes
new
me
And
sad.
PC,
then-
actually.
And don't worry.
So it's pretty cool.
You could be a dude and we'll still respect you, alright? We'll still respect you. Okay?
Because I have graphite stuck in my hand.
Let's be real.
I stabbed myself with a pencil.
Good for you.
So I've got